Yep, that's got water in it then. Hello everybody. Welcome back to Hallig Petrus. It's February. February's here. We've been quite busy. I've got rid of all the gravel and rubbish that was there. Put it in the skips over at the small holding. And speaking of the which, I've got to go over and have a look, see what progress has been made. They're still doing okay. That's good. Now, he said he's knocked me up a shed to store bits in, because I was talking about planning to get the sheep over basically. Well, I've not been over for a good week or so. I've been on the mainland. But he said he was going to crack on with the demolition. But he said I was talking about putting a little wooden shed in, and he said you want to use some of the wood from the barn. I said I wanted to potentially just rebuild the barn as a little nod to what was there before in a different position. Obviously I wanted to see what it looks like. When it's all clear, don't we? But he said he'd put me a shed up, and I'm a little bit apprehensive about that. But he said when we come over there's going to be some interesting decisions to make and some shocks, that's what he said. So I think we need to try and put something up for the sheep to go over, and if they could do with a bit of shelter or something as well, as opposed to just being out in the open. The barn is down, isn't it? Wowzers. I've gone past. In my shock, I have gone past. Wow. Wow. Let's have a look at it. No, you can't really see much. As soon as it's spreading out, drop the roof down. Hey up. This looks quite a bit different. He's not here yet. He's took all the wood off. We could have a house then, couldn't we? We could have a farmhouse actually and live in there. It's pulling much water out. This all looks fairly cleared out, but the playground's gone. Has he moved the shed over? That's a different shed. But there was 2 sheds there, wasn't there? There was 2 sheds there. Oh, look how open that looks. Plenty of materials been dropped off for building. This is the area where the barn was, wasn't it? Yeah, the land's not very... That'd be a good area for pigs. There's been a lot of lots and lots going on. So I did say to him I was thinking of putting the sheep over here, but then he's put that shed up. As I suppose we could put the pasture off the side of that, couldn't we? That could work. That could work. I tell you what, I was thinking of finding something to do for the day, but I think I've just found a task that needs doing that we can crack on with. That Victorian bench thing's gone, isn't it? I want to try and keep the pond if I can. That's my plan. But we'll see. So I've got a bit of sight on me now that I can see where we're gonna, what we could do. That pond might be in a bit of a dodgy position for us though. Barn I might have to fit in. I like the idea of maybe putting the pigs in there though. Right, well, he said he can knock up the sheep. But I said I want them fenced in. Basically, I don't want all the animals all over everywhere, roaming between each other at the minute. We need to be able to keep them located where we can get hold of them for any floods. Basically, we've got to keep on top for that. So he said it won't take him long to knock up the sheep. pasture. But the way he spoke about it is just a rudimental wooden fence, wooden shed. Bang it all together, use some bits and bobs that are laying around. And that, for me, that's perfect. It's a small holding, isn't it? It's just, we're only going to have a few sheep. Hopefully a few pigs, a few chickens. That's perfectly fine for me. So, let's get all of that hay moved over into that little shed, because if we put the sheep barn next to there, then the hay next door will be absolutely cracking and it will keep it dry. New sheep house coming for your kids. It's a shame that all the sides don't come down. Perfect. How many of these? There's quite a few in there. This might take a while. Especially if I keep messing around with it. Right, sod this, I've got an idea. Got a toolbox here, I can take the sides off. It's a bit tight, isn't it? That's alright. Alright. Interesting. I'll come back to you when I've sorted this out. have done this all by hand. It has taken quite a while, but well, it's waving a bit, isn't it? If it's the trailer, perfectly fine on that. It could be the sheer number of them. Obviously this is going to be a it's going to be a reasonably difficult task. I thought I'd record it from this angle because I know it's light. Going into a shed to drop all these off might not be as light. Nearly. Well, I think it may be a little bit questionable as to whether this will make it or not. That didn't seem to work very well. Steady as she goes. Oh dear, that doesn't work very well. To the small holding. Gotta have a quick swig of water. How on earth did I know that was going to happen? Right. I suppose that's got to be the going to have to be the thumbnail, I think, isn't it? Don't drink and drive is the key for that. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, you get. Oh, come on. I wonder if. Not going to let me grab hold of any, is it? Where is it going? Not on its own. I wonder. I can't remember the. Oh. Now, if I was to reverse around, could we sweep it from underneath? Pulling it the correct way up. Oh, 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 go on, go on. Go on, son, go on. What's the controls, I think? So my options, pretty much. I'd say the options are drag it. Just loves to slide as a perfect cube. like this, doesn't it? Could push it all the way there, couldn't I? Oh, oh. Come on, mate. I wonder if there's a chance if I get it to the edge that it will. There was any water I was drinking as well, it wasn't even anything fun. It's risky, it's definitely risky, but it's worked. No! Oh, shine a light. Miss a turn in as well. Right, I'm literally going to be dragging this up and on. Thank God there's no water at the minute. Is it for hay? Great demand at the restaurant. Go on, you want to turn yourself over. We can all see it. Right, time is a ticking. I'll come back to you. I'm literally going to just drag it, I think. I'll give one more attempt of shoving it over. No, it's not gonna have it, is it? Right, I'll come back to you shortly. I'll crack on and yeah, I'm just gonna drag it. We'll get somewhere near there. I'll come back to you shortly. Alright, well, we're here. Somehow. Which way should I? Oh no. This might not be as tidy as I might hope it is. Although, no, yeah, actually that might be alright actually. Unless I go and do things like that. Oh dear. We've got it, we've saved it. Nice day though. I mean, there's no easy way to explain this. I'll see you in a bit because this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day from the look of it. I'll come back to you in a bit. There's a new Scruffed video for me to watch. I'll get caught up with the farmhand and I'll come back to you when I've done some sort of work on here. Let's try and get doing alright. Zero eat. Oh, Nelly, this is a bit of a job. But when we're at least when we're ready to move the sheep up later on this month, hopefully. We ain't got to worry about the feed because it's up here in a lovely dry shed. I'm just having a bit of a think, actually. He's built this build it that way. He built this shed from bits of that old barn and stuff that were laying around. Let's see if we can build some more instead of having a barn put in. I mean, what sort of? I suppose it'd be a lot of space, though, wouldn't it? But do we need a barn for micro farming? Do we need high stacks of? I suppose we might. Oh, you're kidding me. Don't do that. No. What's going on with that one? It's moved on its own. The ghost bale. Oh, you absolute. In you get. Chances are I'll come in here one day and it'll all have fallen over, but that is the physics of the game. That's what happens. What the? Yeah, maybe we could just have a few more of these built. I mean, I'll have a word with him at his plans for. I'm giving him a bit of a free rein, to be fair. I've told him we want. I've seen the chicken coop come silo. We want that. And then the animal pens. We could just go open sort of areas like we've got with the sheep at the minute, but I just think we're not as far inland. Not that it would make it's not going to make a huge difference, but a little bit of a difference. It's a little bit of shelter, I think, might help on all animals. And then, just in case, keeping it fenced, I think could be a more sensible idea. But I think we'll pretty much call that the end of the episode for today. That's essentially, that's just taken me 2 weeks of February to do. And it's not, it took about 1 week of February because We're halfway through this day. I will no doubt find a few bits to do. I'm actually really pleased about this, you know. Yeah, it took a while. Laborious, boring you might say, but now I've got it done. Get that padlock on. Nice and safe. Hopefully next episode we'll be moving into the end of February and we'll have a bit of progress made. I've got to be honest, if it's not difficult for him, if he could have that down in a week, I'd be more than happy. Yeah, I'd be more than happy. Get this opened up a bit more to have a look. But we'll see what happens. I mean, he's got plenty of materials over here, hasn't he? He's doing a good job, I'll tell you that. I'm quite happy with him. But I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And if you've got any comments or suggestions you'd like to see happen in the series going forward, feel free to pop it in the comments section below. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Down to the beach. Skim some stones. And bye bye for now.